Welcome back to the tractor channel. So we've been pretty busy here in the last week or so. For those of you who don't know, we've been putting an addition onto the shop here. Shop will be around 110 feet long. It's basically the longest building that we have. So that's exciting. That won't be getting enclosed right now. We're getting the roof on, but we're basically just putting it up so we can put the wrecker under it, put the rollbacks under it, put the F700 under it, maybe the Mac. We'll see how many things we can get under it, but I guarantee you it'll be full, like as soon as we can possibly get things in it, because you know that's how we operate around here. So right here it is. We gotta get some nailers so we can put on the trusses and put the tin on, but we didn't get to that point yet. We put concrete in here. Just realized that we never even took that off. There we go. Wow, that don't look too good. We'll have to probably mix a little cement up and fill in. We had to do that here because we didn't tap their sides, I guess, good enough. I mean, I was tapping it, but apparently we didn't do it good enough. But it was pretty bad on here. It looked like there was termites chomping away at the concrete. So you can see I just went over it with cement. We're not trying to get these to look pretty, but we gotta get it that it don't, get water in there, freeze and crack, and just get worse. This one here got a lot better. This one got the way you want it to get. Corners, well, that ain't too great there, but we can touch that up with cement. As long as it, do it now before it gets completely dry. Because if you wait to do something with concrete when the concrete is dry, it won't adhere the way it should. Like if we were to add something to that, put the crack or something, we added cement to it, it's not gonna stick. You wanna, if there's something that you want to do to it, like for example, that looks like there's termites in it. You do that now while it is still kind of wet. You don't do it when it's dry because it won't adhere to it. Right now is when you should do that because it's not dry yet. But yeah, we gotta take all those there loose out through there, probably because the trusses aren't sitting straight. And we gotta finish welding our plates onto there so we can nail or bolt the wall fast to the top of that. We did there, along there, out to around there somewhere. So that'll keep the wall. And then on the other side, let's go over to the other side. So we're here on the other side now, and you can see that the trusses do not come out over the top of the shipping container. That's what we wanted, but they just plain and simple weren't long enough. So what we're gonna do is get either a 2x4 or 2x6s and put that comes out to like maybe that angle or something, and it run the water off the shipping container because, well, the top of the shipping container ain't great. So we gotta do that so we can keep the water off, and because, well, water gets in the top of the shipping container basically. So yeah, we're gonna just put some either 2x4s or 2x6s down on an angle like that. So when the water comes, it'll just send it right off the roof, and I'll have 10 on it. Here you can see there's some holes over there. That is not from us. That was like that when the container came here. My brother actually got the container, but we put it here. So yeah, so that's where the roof is right now, and then we'll be coming back here and closing in the end here. These are not permanent. I don't know if they'll stay or not. Those are just to hold these level, because we wanted the 4x4s to be level straight up and down. So we have this holding it so it don't go that way or that way, and those are holding it so it don't go side to side, and that's bolted onto that. So far so good with it. I mean, it's a lot of work to get to this point, but we're moving along with it slowly but surely. And then here, we got this all leveled out here. This, we will be getting concrete in here, getting this poured. Not sure when this will happen, but we'll be getting concrete poured in here. This is our wall. With that, we'll continue the floor there and there. So we'll get concrete in here. Basically, this is all the barrier, the edge of it, right here. And we'll be taking all this here tin off, and it'll be coming out level with this. It'll be parallel with that. So basically, this here will all be one piece. Not sure when this here will get connected, but it will at some point. We will be putting windows in it. Probably putting a door maybe in here or over there. Somewhere in here there'll be a door. And like I said, windows. This here, we got this here pretty nice. I mean, this is the nicest concrete. I mean, probably not going to see it because there'll probably be stuff sitting on it. There's like a little bit of stuff there. So basically all that stuff will probably get moved when we pour this to right here. Perfect. But yeah, big projects going on around here. All this to maybe get my truck in the shop. We're not sure when that will be getting in to paint, but right now we're just trying to get some stuff out of the shop so we can get my F-150 in the shop and get that sealed up. We're not 100% sure if that's gonna get painted right away or not. I hope so, but you know, not sure. Because January I will be turning 16. I ain't gonna need it until about around June or July of next year. That's when I'll need my truck, unless I end up getting my license a little earlier, which would be nice. But it won't be getting rain, and so that is gonna be a no-no. The F-150 is not getting rain and salt. It's gonna be a day like today. Spring, summer, nice day in the truck. So I do plan on getting a car or something to run in the salt, because I'm not running that in salt. Ain't no way. This here, wanted to mention, this here we did just pour last night. I'll be getting that, their flagpole on it. We'll probably be painting that, but this is gonna have to sit for at least 2 weeks for it to cure, because that's gonna be a lot of force on it when we sit that on. So that's about 20 feet long. That'll go way up there. So we gotta let that cure for a while. Probably have to remount the holes here because guarantee you that them bolts aren't gonna line up. This is a pattern that my dad made, but it wasn't going good when we were trying to put that on. So you can see that, well, it just probably ain't gonna work too good. Thought maybe it'd go easier than what it was going, but no. Nothing goes easy around here. I was talking about when I got the low boy about doing a diesel swap in it. Guys, that is still happening. I want to get the stuff for the KUBOTA engine so we can get that put together. The engine that we're using is a D640 KUBOTA diesel 3-cylinder. And it didn't have a head. And I figured, well, maybe the D722 head, which is right here, would fit on it. Sure enough, it fits on it. So we're going to be putting a D722 head on a D640 with D722 head, or D722 injectors, which 640 is a 15 horsepower, the 722 is an 18 horsepower. So putting a little more horsepower, a little bigger injectors. I believe they're bigger. Maybe not. But if they're bigger, they're just a hair bigger. But there probably ain't going to be much difference. But, you know, we'll see. Because maybe in the future, if this engine does good on there, she'll get turboed. But maybe. That's an option. But here, right here are the valves that, you know, need replaced. They're bent. Every single valve is bent. So we're gonna get valves for it, get them put in. Maybe, hopefully in the next video, we can maybe try and get the engine running. I think the engine will run once we get some good valves put in it. The engine does have life left to it. I mean, I was thinking about putting rings and stuff in it, and I just decided, you know what? We don't know if the engine is even gonna work in that. I mean, we can get it to fit, but is it gonna be enough horsepower? Is it gonna be enough torque to run the thing? It's all that stuff that you gotta think about and figure it out. I can't find information. If any of you guys know what amount of torque a KUBOTA D640 puts out, let me know, because I can't find any information on it. And I don't believe that there's many D640 KUBOTAs out there. When I look for rebuild kits and stuff, just to get rings for it, I can't just get rings for it. They're in a kit, and a kit is like $1,000 plus for it, and I can't spend that kind of money right now on it. So that's what I should do, but right now we're just gonna attempt to run it the way it is. Like I said, it's got life left to it, and then I'll save up, and then in the future we can take it back out if it works. Take it back out, throw a brand new rings, pistons, sleeves, all that, and do a full rebuild kit on it. Get a full rebuild the engine, and it will be a good engine. Or if it don't work in that, and we get the engine running, and maybe we can sell it, buy a 4-cylinder KUBOTA and put in it or something. But right now, it is what it is. We're gonna attempt to put the 3-cylinder in it. Like I said, hopefully next video we can maybe get the engine running. I wanna get the valves ordered tonight for it. get the head put back together, get the head put on the Kubota, and then try and get that running. So that'll hopefully be in the next video. I'm going to try and get that in the next video, but I'm trying. Really am trying. So please like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.